loser, bro.
Alright, we back. Another episode of Just Landed, the Jetsetters edition, man.
Yeah.
And I got my first ever white guest on the show.
That nigga that's stupid. You ain't never had nobody white on there?
I was just bullshit, huh?
You ain't never had nobody white on your show?
Man, I be trying to get Bullet on here, but you know.
Yeah. You know how they go.
Yeah, you know, Bullet will fool that cat. But look, let me give you a proper introduction, man. Let the people know who you are, man.
Dylan Cage, man. Artist, creative, visionary, all that good shit.
All right. So, nigga, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. What you got going on right now?
I just dropped the album not too long ago. Summer, like, thanks in advance, you know. Got some hot shit on that bitch. Been getting it in.
That's what's up. So look, before we get into the monkey shit, you know what I'm saying? let me get into some real shit real quick.
Nah.
You've been rapping for a long time, man. Take me through your journey, man. How did you get here?
Shit, a lot of consistency, grind, hard work, dedication. Started when I was like probably like 12, just rapping and shit with my partners and shit.
Yeah.
They started me off, you know, learn how to record myself and all that. Went and bought my own studio equipment and pretty much started recording out my mama and daddy house and shit. And shit, from there, the whole journey sparked off, you know.
Yeah.
Just been doing it for shit. I've been doing it right now. Pretty much my whole life, so I'm almost at the 15-year mark for sure.
That's what's up. So you're a seasoned vet at this point.
Pretty sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: Who are some of your inspirations when it comes to music? Like, of course, I've heard your music, and you kind of dabble with a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
So how did you create this gumbo that you whipped up?
I was fortunate, I feel, 'cause I had young parents, so like my moms and my pops had me at like 16, so I was able to get a lot of like Pac, Outkast, Goody Mob, Nas, just anything that was popping in them during that time period, you know.
Yeah.
I was able to really soak in, even from the underground, you know, as far as like Cash Money coming up, No Limit, 8-Ball and them JG. You know, it's just I got to soak a lot of game up, and then by me being biracial, you know, my mom's side, like I was able to soak up a lot of game from what they was doing too. Rock.
You didn't listen to that Pink Floyd.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We you know, we done always had there's a lot with that situation too, but you know, like I say, I soaked up game from both sides.
What's a lot of that situation? You know, this just landed, man. You can't just
well,
tap
like I say,
on
my mom's side, you know, back in them days, you know, like just like probably like the racial thing, you kind of like, I ain't gonna say they disown my mom, but you know.
Yeah, they from Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was situation where my people kind of had to grow up fast type shit.
Yeah, they had to kind of do it on their own.
Yeah,
but they didn't get the support.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You think that kind of play a part in your music any kind of way?
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, just really coming from the bottom, you know, it's like a lot of people talk that stuff and stuff like that. Like I really done lived it. Like I kind of grew up with my people type stuff. So even watching them now in their life now, how they evolving and transforming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, another thing too I noticed is you kind of have a musical family, so to speak. You got a brother that rap too.
Yeah, my little brother, Hey Dame. Yeah, he was rap. He like big into fashion now, but yeah, he definitely was a musician at one point in time. Did a lot of stuff. You know, was with Black Balloon.
Yeah.
Did some stuff with Cash Money, you know. So he definitely did his thing too.
So let me ask you this: with having a younger brother that rapped as well, did y'all ever have like rapping wars, rapping battles?
Not really. My brother kind of soaked up game more so because I was kind of like like that was kind of what my doings, like almost like
you molded that nigga.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this the type of artist you should be, you know, don't be like everybody else where we at, do this, do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just kind of soaked up the game and took it into his own little thing, his own little wave.
So let me ask you this, because of the fact that you done kind of played in the process of molding him, do you feel like that kind of led you to the situation you was with Blacklight when you moved on to that situation?
I think well, I ain't gonna say I went wrong. I think with the Blacklight situation, I think I was selfless instead of selfish at that time. So it was a lot of me just being about the team and trying to make it bigger than me.
Did you have any role in developing them as artists, or did you kind of just let them do their own thing?
Yeah, I kind of, you know, we had interactions a lot, and we to this day, you know, we still cool, we talk and all that, but they always kind of did, you know, their own thing.
Yeah.
It was like the new young hot coming in, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm all about just everybody coming up, so it was a situation where I was like, yeah, I ain't got no problem, you know, let them do what they doing. They ripping the brand, they getting it in.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. I kind of jumped ahead, but I'm going to kind of double back around. How did that even come about? I guess from your beginnings to, I guess, literally where you at now. Give me the timeline of where your career went.
Like I said, I was rapping and playing ball before. You know,
you ain't gonna do no ESTG shit on me today, huh? If I ask you about, your football career, you ain't gonna.
Nah. It was I played ball at a school. You know, it's not a school down here no more in Baton Rouge, but I went to a school called Redemptors. Played ball there, but I was also doing music at the same time. So around that 13 to probably like 18 range, it was a lot of me just doing a lot of groundwork at the school, burning, you know, recording, burning my CDs, bringing them around to all the kids at the school and all that, just getting kind of hype around myself.
Yeah. Did you call yourself Dylan Cage back then?
No, I called myself Trap Louisiana. Well, really before, let me think. Yeah, I probably went with Trap first, and then I changed it to Trap Louisiana.
Yeah.
So it was like, most people, you know, my inner circle, if they around me, you might hear them call it Trap. Yeah, or something like that. So, yeah, I did that till about like 8 till I got out of school. I tried the ball thing in college for a semester. Didn't work out because, like I said, I was just ripping and running, bro. I was doing a lot. Yeah. So, and that, like I said, I was always a musician too. So I always, in the back of my mind, music was just more in my heart. Cause in my back of my mind, I always was like, oh, it don't matter if the ball don't fall through, cause I'm gonna do the music thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I did that till I was probably about 18, and that's when I hooked up with Blacklight. Well, really, I created Blacklight, honestly.
Yeah.
I created it. You know, it was a group at first that wasn't even about music, and just it was me and my partners. You know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and I hooked up with Jay Dirty's little brother.
Yeah.
And we started Blacklight Music Group, and it was just me at first.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So who did you meet first, Jay Dirty or Jay Dirty brother?
I want to say I met Dirty first, but I had more of an interaction with the brother first, if that makes sense. Yeah. I knew I met Dirty, but we didn't have we wasn't like this or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then I met his brother, and he was dealing with, down bad and all that.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we just started from there. He was kind of hustling. He didn't really have a name with what he was doing. I was coming up young, so we just
came together.
Jumped in there, and started recording and stuff. So, I did that. Started probably about 18, 19, but I was dropping mixtapes probably. I wouldn't say I really jumped off the porch musically till probably my 13, maybe 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Or 2003?
No, 13.
13?
Yeah. I mean, like, as far as like people taking me serious and me dropping a real project, Apple
was that
Music,
around the time you was dropping with like pre-rolls and
I dropped pre-rolls. I had the World Star video with Gates. You know, I was really rocking with. If you go Chase, still, you know, it's on iTunes to this day. So it's like I really was messing with everybody in the city at that time.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I was just a young up and coming rapper at that time. I got a lot of flack for that album too because people wasn't used to that in Baton Rouge. Like damn, how you got so many features on your shit? But it was really because everybody was kind of rocking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of studio hopping and I'm a big studio dude, so like I was hopping. You know, shout out to Wookie. I kind of started out of his studio and it just went from there.
Yeah.
So
Let me ask you, any regrets in regards to the decisions you made during that time period? Meaning maybe you shouldn't have did as many features, or maybe you should have did more features.
I think the approach I should have took was more, like I said, I was real selfless, bro. So I wasn't thinking so hard on myself, like, but I kind of should have been. I kind of should have took it upon myself to take it serious and be like, nigga, this me. You know what I'm saying? Like I am now, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like it's trial and error. I had to learn a lot of stuff, you know. But in the midst of all that, you know, I never signed a deal.
Yeah.
To this point in my career, everything you done seen done been off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Independent, pretty much.
Yeah. Let me ask you this too. I know you done worked with a lot of people. You done seen a lot. What's the weirdest industry thing you done seen since you've been doing music?
Man, I done seen some crazy shit. I think like the craziest thing I might have seen was like you'd be surprised, bro, when it get like spiritual and stuff. You start seeing people tampering with other type of, you know. I done seen people read literature on witchcraft, all kind of stuff. So
talking about like other rappers?
Yeah. So it's like, you know, I done seen a lot of different like things.
It ain't no rapper you got a video with, huh?
Well, nah, it's just, you know.
You know, if niggas look at your catalog and they look at everybody you did records with, you know it's one person in particular they gonna pick out.
Oh, yeah, man. Like I said, it's been a lot of weird shit, though. I done dealt with so many people that if you following their stories, if they ever had some wild shit happen, it's just a shock to me as it is to them looking at it as a fan.
Yeah. So
it's like a lot of weird shit I done seen and been like, damn, I ain't know he was like that, or, you know.
Yeah.
But I always been able to keep, like I got like a lone wolf kind of personality as far as like I'm able to engage musically with people, but I can detach personally.
Yeah.
So just cause you might see me do a song with somebody don't mean I necessarily be with them every day or rock with them, what they doing. It's a music thing. It's probably put together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You think with the way internet is set up now, that makes it a lot easier to not be attached to a certain artist that you do music with? It's like a lot easier just, I guess, send them the track.
And just do it. It's that way because, like I said, musically, I'm just trying to do everything I can to get my own name out at this point.
Yeah. Like
anything I'm really doing, like if I do a feature with somebody, it's probably because I feel like they got something they bring to the table like me, and we can make, you know, motion happen off that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
what's the worst feature you done did?
The worst?
Yeah.
Man, I done did a lot of features, bro, so I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know.
What's the best one? What's your favorite feature?
My favorite feature I ever did was probably like for Mr. or something like that, Mr. Kane. I did a song for him called My Dog on one of his albums.
Yeah.
I done did another one for his Godfather album with Doe B.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, them type of looks. I done been on Max Minnelli's CD, CeeLo. You know, I started out like I said, out of Wookie Studio, so CeeLo had a big influence on my musical journey as far as like coming up.
Yeah.
So, just like I said, I'm one of the few rappers that still on the old law as far as like, man, I got co-signed by the pioneers who did this before me.
Yeah. Look, I talked to Wookie a few days ago. And, you know, I'm going to have him on in a little bit.
Got to.
But you got any funny Wookie stories?
Man, I got too hot for TV. Like, man, Wookie, man. But like I say, one thing I will say is like, he definitely a pioneer out here as far as like the music scene out here and telling you what's hot in the streets, ear to the streets.
Yeah.
So Like I said, I always respected. I respect the people that come before me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna dive into this too. Explain to me what your rap style is like, because
Yeah.
if you only hear one song from Dylan Cage and you say that's who he is, you might have him incorrect. Do you think
Most
that's
likely
the case?
will. I think like I say, I'm like a metaphorically like an onion. Like I'm versatile with layers.
Onion.
Yeah.
Onions make niggas cry.
Hey, like I say, I spark all kind of emotions in what I'm doing. Like I said, it's the real layers to what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
I'm very versatile as far as like I don't try to stay stagnant and doing the same thing repeatedly.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself like, I think a lot of rappers are one trick ponies. I think they do a style good, but it's like they do the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm the type of artist that just try to approach every track differently every time I do one.
Yeah. So look, we talked a lot of industry stuff, a lot of politically correct stuff, but I want to ask you something.
Ask me whatever.
Because I feel like you could possibly be the voice for this. What do you think about the local scene and the support that the so-called I get gatekeepers, whether it's DJs, promoters, etc., etc.
Man.
What do you feel about how they support the local scene? Do you feel like they can do a better job, or you think they doing just enough, or is it on the artist?
Like I said, I'm gonna try my best not to shit on nobody, but as far as like the music scene in Baton Rouge, it's like we in a time capsule. I feel like people stuck on old. It's not what have you done for me, like, or what have you done lately. It's more so like if you was concreted back then and we was bumping, they still bumping shit out here from 05, 03. You know what I'm saying? 20 years ago.
You know what's crazy? They got kids that bumping that shit. They weren't even alive when some
don't even
songs
know.
dropped.
Yeah, that's why I say so. I feel like it's like it's on both ends. It's like, oh, we want the DJs and people to play this and do this and do this, and the DJs act like they want to break an artist and do all that, but it's got to be like we got to meet in the middle somewhere. I feel like DJs need to, if you trying to break an artist, really try to find somebody and don't just ride their wave because they might have a little motion on the internet for a minute or something like that.
Yeah.
Like really give somebody an opportunity and build with them, because that's the only way, it's going to actually do something. I feel like a lot of these, artists, everybody, like, you just riding clout waves. Like, it's here for a moment. And then what's messed up is some of these people are the same people that you probably seen a year or two ago. And because they didn't have the motion, nobody cared about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want you to have that energy, like really believe in what you pushing.
So let me ask you this then. I agree with you, but I thought about something. And I mean, in some cases though, you might have didn't have the record that they really liked until.
And that is true, but I feel like that's how honest people don't like to be honest. They'd rather smile and do funny shit.
Yeah, you feel like nigga be alright. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with you. I like that.
Man.
You be like,
I go to other states, man.
Why you don't play it?
Yeah, I go to other states, bro. Like Atlanta, shit like that. They'll spin your shit, but they'll tell you if that shit garbage too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna be like, nah, that ain't it. Man, you gotta come with something else or something. They gonna give you a.
You don't feel like Baton Rouge drop their nuts when they telling these artists what they like or what they don't like?
No, because like I said, the city's so small that you don't know what other relationship they got outside of music, why they might be cock jerking a nigga or something.
Yeah, cause, I mean, not just that. I mean, look, sometimes nigga don't want to tell you something, or they have holding a secret vendetta because you fucking their baby mama. You ain't even know that was their baby mama.
Yeah, any of that. That's why I say it's like the city's so small that it's like everybody trying to be that one. And it's like you don't understand that the conglomerate of you being a part of something is bigger than just you being somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bigger thing. It's a bigger vision going on.
So do you think some people need to fall back from trying to be the man and maybe just try to be a part of something?
For sure. I feel like even like I said with rappers and stuff out here, like promote something because you believe in it. It don't matter about the clout and all that stuff. Like, if you mess with a dude, if you rocking with an artist every day, but when he put his album out, you don't repost it, but you want him to repost your album all the time and do I done heard a lot of artists talk about that type of stuff where, man, I repost this stuff, they don't post my like, obviously that dude ain't rocking with you like you think he rocking with you. And I done dealt with that, myself as an artist, but the difference is I feel like I'm that nigga, so I'm not worried about who posts my shit and who don't. My shit still gonna go every time.
Yeah. So look, let me ask you this, bro. If you had to use somebody as example in Baton Rouge as possibly the perfect DJ, who would that be?
As far as like
relationship working with them,
who's the best well-rounded DJ out
here? Meaning who plays quality music, who plays local music, who's a guy that you say I can stand on him as being the DJ? Like I rock with him because he do great work.
I mean, maybe like Super Mike or something. Maybe like a DJ Def.
Yeah.
Like people that just it's no ulterior motive behind it. Like I said, a lot of other DJs out here, bro, they just riding the wave, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like so many that I can't just pinpoint one. It's like you're rather what you see on that ground when you wake up is what you promoting, whether you really like it or not.
Yeah.
When really, like I say, it should be the opposite. You should be rocking with somebody because you really believe in what they doing.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big problem out here in the city. Like, I think niggas need to get that shit together as far as like...
What's the worst circumstance of clout chasing you done seen?
Like I say, bro, it just be like niggas.
Be specific with me. Tell me something, a situation you seen like, God damn, dude.
I mean, like I say, they be riding a nigga dick as soon as they get in motion on the internet.
Yeah.
If they see a nigga going up and they doing some shit like that, nigga act like they been fucking with him forever.
Yeah.
And really, like I said, just a year ago, you was probably in another circle talking about this nigga, or, it ain't real. So it's like, it ain't gonna work anyway. And that's why a lot of these niggas out here doing what they doing, you see them how you see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to be fucked up, but that's just the real. If you got behind something you believed in, maybe the path will go further. It's not gonna go far if it wasn't built off nothing real.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro. I rarely see real shit with this music. Like, especially on this local scene,
It's bad, bro.
It's a lot of weird stuff that happens.
So I just kind of, like I said, I got like a lone wolf as far as like, man, I know how I need to move out here, and because a lot of niggas can't even move out here, first of all. You know what I'm saying? They gotta stay in their hood, or they gotta stay where they at or around their people. You see me around Baton Rouge, bro, I'm be alone most of the time. Yeah. And I ain't got 100 niggas with me, and I move how I move because I'm respected as a man at the end of the day. So I'm not cloud chasing. I just do what I do. Yeah. And like I say, I'm fortunate to have made it to where I can do this music thing without all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Other people gotta finesse and do what they gotta do to make this shit happen, man. I don't have to do all that.
You feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that of the content of your music? Because niggas who
I'm not talking about murder and shit.
Yeah.
And like I say, a lot of these niggas is fucked up because me personally, like I said, me coming up, and it's not, like I said, I'm a man at the end of the day, so you ain't about to play with me. But that ain't what I'm thinking about all fucking day.
Yeah.
Even from an entertainment or bullshit side, I'm more on like, nigga, let's get high and fuck with some hoes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit that interests me. Me worrying about another nigga and a op and all that shit, that don't entertain me in no type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like niggas that even be on that type of wave, it's like, you probably broke and ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
If you had some other shit to do, you ain't worrying about what no other man doing.
Nah.
At all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And I think that's what niggas got fucked up. They letting these people on this internet and do all this, the agenda, but they not telling you the repercussions of this shit or what, this real shit that's really going on. Real gangsters and all that shit, man, them people don't even act like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of niggas just got life fucked up. And that's something, you can't save everybody, man. You gotta, you talk to the ones, and the ones that get the message, they gonna get it. But a lot of these niggas damned. So lost.
So look, let me ask you this. I'm gonna go back to your music for a second. If based off your catalog, if you met somebody, you told them, they ask you what song do you have that really defines you as an artist? Which record would you tell them to
Probably
go listen
off my new album. It's a record called He Don't. It's like just me in a nutshell, pretty much, like what you probably gonna get, like as far as radio appeal and you know, like, and what I'm trying to do, like the level of music I'm trying to push. I feel like this new album I just put out probably my best work, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and then like I said, it probably come from me just being seasoned and knowing what I need to do now. But I honestly feel like right now, the point I'm at right now is the peak of where it's at.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as far as like me creative, like right now I'm on one.
Yeah, it ain't no, I'm trying some shit out. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm
point.
doing now, for sure. And I know where I'm trying to go. I got a purpose now.
Yeah.
Even from the image, everything, I lost a lot of weight, stuff like that. Like, I'm more serious about what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this, man. I'm gonna switch gears for a second. I'm gonna ask you something outside of the music real quick.
Yeah.
You know, this just landed, of course. I know you might be a little worried about what I'm gonna ask.
I know you're gonna ask some crazy shit.
Yeah. So look, bro, I've been seeing this situation with Kiki Palmer and Usher and all them.
Oh yeah.
Man, what you think about that whole situation, man?
She for the streets. She for the streets.
Hey,
No,
so
I'm
look.
I'm just joking. Like I said, I don't know what them people got going on,
look.
but at the end of the day, I know as a man and you got a wife, and there's certain things you ain't gonna tolerate. And
Well, I mean, technically that wasn't his wife.
Oh, they not married?
It was just baby mama.
oh well,
I mean, they was dating. Though.
I mean, you know who you dealing with too.
Yeah. Hey, I'll
Can't
be
lie
honest.
to yourself.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was glad when you said she was for the streets, because I feel like at the end of the day,
Anybody that say she grew up in entertainment, so her thing is the limelight.
yeah. And I'll be honest with you too. I think at one point that everybody's missing is, what if the roles were reversed and he left the house wearing hoochie daddy shorts with his homeboys, and then he go to a concert and he rubbing the ball against Meg Thee Stallion.
That's why I say I don't know. He might be. I don't know that. From what I've been told, he was like a fitness trainer or something like that.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he's something like that. So I can imagine,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, you know, fitness trainers. So
Yeah, I can imagine, you know.
It'd be like, yeah, put your leg right here.
Yeah, man, you know how that shit go.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that I think about it, would you let your girl would you let your girl like train with some of these fitness trainer niggas? You gonna let your
train
girl
with me.
You gonna let your girl train with Percy and Nora?
Yeah, I'm a trainer, you know. I'm the trainer around here, so. But like I say, I that's another thing that I've been lucky to be able to do my own fitness journey, so I can occupy that shit too.
Yeah,
for a female, you know.
So besides that, bro, do you feel like dude was in the wrong for spazzing out? I guess about his girl.
I think that's a situation where you just gotta go by example and do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Don't don't play the fence. You just make the moves you gonna make. Was she thinking about a nigga whenever Usher came in that bitch dancing and doing all that shit?
Yeah.
She entertained that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna do what they do.
Yeah, I feel like that's dealing with respect too. At the end of the day, if you don't respect me,
well, that's the thing about a woman too. You can't, nigga. Just like niggas like clout, women love attention, man. So it's like, even if they not really gonna do nothing, they'll settle for getting into it with you for that momentary. A nigga acknowledging that they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, niggas like that too.
Do you like? Are you one of the dudes that like dealing with women that bring that kind of stuff up?
I like dealing with all kind of women, nigga.
So you like drama from women? You know, some niggas look like they thrive off.
Nah, I don't thrive off it, but I ain't non-confrontational either, so it don't bother me either.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna probably try to stay away from the drama as much as I can. Like I say, I'm lone wolf, so bro, even me dealing with females and stuff, it's like I deal with. I ain't the type of nigga to get in my feelings behind no woman type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It might have been my past experiences with that. But I don't have that emotional attachment no more to where then, like I said, in the position I'm in, it's like nigga could use that shit to their advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Stalk your bitch out and do all. I'm the type of nigga can't tell a nigga about my bitch anyway.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Slim Too Bad. And when I tell y'all, this hibachiano, hitting, so good, y'all. I don't want to put this down. So now I'm about to try this boudin egg roll. First time trying it, let me see. You're gonna get my pure reaction from it. If you like boudins, you're gonna really like this. Shout out to the people for the egg roll boudins and the hibachiano. Slim Too Bad, checking out, baby. I'm about to go eat.
Those are burnt.
Welcome to Centurion Car Care, located at 11857 Florida Boulevard, where we do quality work at an affordable price. We also do paint and body, exhaust work, and any minor and major mechanic work. Best mechanic shop south of the Mississippi.
So look, we back from an unexpected commercial break. You know, shout out to my sponsors, Hibachiano, Centurion Car Care, you know, and the rest of them niggas.
Oh, the boy Tim.
That's right, you know about Tim too,
Yeah,
huh?
for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Tim, man. So I'm gonna kind of pick up what we was talking about last. Let me ask you a question because of the whole attention thing and all that type stuff. Do you feel like a lot of times when you expose that you're working with a female, dealing with a female in it, that other niggas tend to try to be on their trail just because they seen you have some kind of association with them?
Oh, for sure. Like I said, I feel like, bro, when you a certain type of person, bro, people gonna try to copy the shit you doing. So
Yeah.
that go for females, fashion, music. A lot of these niggas you hear out here, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They copycats, man. Or they try to take a little sauce and, you know.
So look, I'm gonna try to add some funk to this interview. You ever felt like a nigga copied something from you? And how blatant was it that they did it?
I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but like, there was an artist back in the Gap named Lil Dondre.
Yeah.
And, you know, he passed away, you know, and all that. But he was actually my cousin.
Yeah.
So it's like, a lot of people in Baton Rouge will probably say him and TC started the auto-tune wave of singing wave type shit and BR type shit. But people don't know that's my cousin. Me and my little brother was kind of doing that at the same time as that. Like, we was pretty much getting game off each. What they did was took it and spent it on a street style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But quiet as kept, man. I might be the nigga who started that shit.
Yeah, nigga, just say you fathered that.
I might have fathered that, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, they was doing it, and we were putting. I can remember, like I was putting him on game with it. Like, man, you need to start singing your hooks. You need to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he, you know, so it was like I say. So if you count that, I feel like a lot of these niggas is doing what I was doing then, way back then.
Yeah.
I was doing it back then and just wasn't hiding. You know, niggas, they ain't want to hear no niggas singing and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
It was more gutter back then, club oriented, drug music, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I might have fathered that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong to say that, man. Shit,
Yeah,
you feel
that's
like
real.
You did that. You did that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can hear it in my music though.
Yeah.
Like you can hear in my music that I'm way far from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like even I'm copying another region or nothing. I'm doing me like so much that it's like I say, I hear a lot of myself in these artists out here.
Yeah.
Even if they don't want to just say it or even know it themselves subconsciously, they probably done heard something from
Or they
me.
got it from another artist who got it from you.
Yeah, exactly. So it go down the grapevine, you know.
Yeah.
So it started a lot of trends out here for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of that, I know you and your brother got the store, man. Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Remember that's vintage, man. We have a clothing store now. You know, it's located on Jefferson and Bocage. And yeah, man, we flipping. We was doing a lot of traveling as musicians, and seeing, you know, vintage wave was kind of picking up, and BR didn't have that, so we brought it down.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even with that, do you feel like that trend has kind of took off now ever since?
For
y'all
sure.
got
And like I said, that's another wave that my little brother, you know, just gravitated toward way before. Like I say, when you're a trendsetter, bro, you setting the trends. Like, I ain't a nigga who really following what other people doing. I'm kind of doing it and they following my lead.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I said, a lot of shit we do is what niggas on. Like, even like I said, piercings, everything. Like, shit that I was doing, nigga, people was looking at us crazy back then for doing that type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they just didn't get it, and now they get it. Now you see Thug and Uzi Vert and all these people that's on this wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me ask you this then. What do you feel like you bring to the table when it comes to music? What is it about Dylan Cage that you feel like is unique?
It's genuine. It's real. The shit I'm talking about ain't no capping. I'm not on that shit talking about how I'm a gangster and how everything you pretty much hear from me, that shit real.
Yeah.
It's whether it's aspirations, some real shit I did, whatever, like, it's all genuinely Dylan. And I think that's the difference. Like, I'm one of the few artists able to even be able to make albums out here.
Yeah.
No artist, you know, and that ain't me like just gloating on a nigga. That's just like no label budgets, nothing. Like, and I'm dropping albums out here over spans of time. So I got a catalog and I got shit that other artists, like I say, you might have emotion on the internet and all that, but you really like a single rapper.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop every 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of that, let me ask you a question. You ever seen a situation where niggas had like millions of followers and they got a show? And like 13
Yeah, I speak on that all the time. Like, that's why I say you can't get too hot on that internet shit, because it's like, nigga, you could have 1 million followers and not 20 people come to your show. I done seen it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and you look at an artist like me who don't focus so much on the internet, or that just ain't really grasped the fame part of the internet. But it's like, I done, it's proven. I'm filling the house every time. We're artists that got the same type, you know, that's up there.
So why you think that's the case?
Like I said, I feel like people gravitate towards shit that's real. People like what I'm doing because it's like super genuine. They can feel that, and like I say, with consistency and longevity, it's like people see that this what I've been doing. This ain't no shit that I just woke up and was like, nigga, I'm finna do this. Nigga, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why people understand, like, at this point, like, you look 10 years down the line, like, oh, he's still driving albums, still putting out music.
Yeah.
This him. This what he do. And I feel like a lot of people respect me because I didn't take the easy way out and just sell myself pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I could have. You know, there's a lot of times I could have took another route and probably got further, but I took the sacrifice for a bigger payout to me.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna ask you a question since we kind of been touched on the social media situation. This nigga Sean just walked in on the interview.
What up?
Yeah. So look, let me ask you a question. Can any relationship be repaired after it's been aired out online?
For me personally, I mean, everything could be communicated and talked out, but you do take a hit for taking some shit to the internet, for sure. I feel like when you trying to do shit for publicity, that mean you ain't really thinking about, you ain't valuing the relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you value something, you keep it private.
Yeah.
Most people ain't, you know, they not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Most people gonna go straight to the internet and the air. That's why I say the game's so fake. You'll see niggas like really like shitting on each other. Then a month from now, they in the club together or some shit.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't deal with nobody that's like, you know, that's on that type of time. Like nigga, we was just beefing 2 months ago. How we cool now? But at the same time, like I said, it just depends on the severity because I'm able to, you know, if it ain't serious, you can move past it.
Yeah. What about a bitch say like didn't eat ass? You know what I'm saying? Like how you feel about that? Like a bitch do that, and air that out.
I'll be like, you correct, but
Why you had to let the world know that?
well, yeah, I mean, you just pulling at strings, trying to. That's where you get fucked up at though, because like I say, I match energy, so anything that's real, I ain't ashamed of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However, I'm rocking this out in the open, and that's pretty much how I get down. I don't hide nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't never smashed that you wasn't proud of. You be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every nigga has.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
hide
saying?
that.
I ain't hide it. I ain't glorified either. But you know what I'm saying?
So
As a man, everybody done dealt with
it. So let me ask you this: if a chick you wasn't proud of, you smashed her, she get on IG like, yeah, Dylan gave me that bang.
If I hit a nigga, that's something I did.
So you ain't gonna have a problem with her doing it?
I'm not gonna do it in a shameful way, like I don't know who the fuck this bitch is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Because that's false. That's fake.
I ain't say you had to acknowledge it was fake or not, but I'm saying, are you gonna have a problem with her?
I probably wouldn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, you just let it be.
Yeah, until it die out.
Yeah.
That would probably be the steps I would take. I wouldn't address it at all.
Yeah.
So you kind of leave it up in the air. You think, you know, whatever you think it might be.
What he said? Shout out to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real cordial and chill about that type of shit right
so
there.
You ain't gonna be on her ass about this shit. Like that.
No, because like I said, man, there ain't no reason to. Like that's somebody trying to get clout off you.
Yeah.
Or trying to expose you, but really and truthfully, like I say,
you act like you don't give a fuck. That hurt him more than anything.
Because I don't. Like I said, you ain't hurt my feelings telling me I eat ass or pussy or any of that.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't speaking on shit that's false.
Yeah.
If it's true, nigga.
They be like, we saw you walking out that blue house.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. I'm gonna be like, you ain't see me walking out of shit. I'm gonna address it then.
Yeah.
But when shit factual, actual, even if you not, like I say, it ain't a shame thing. If you just ain't about talking about it or trying to keep it private, you kind of just let it die, man.
Yeah. Do you think it's a thin line between public and private nowadays?
I think, like I said, bro, anything like outlandish should be private, bro.
Yeah.
Anything that's just like natural, regular shit is cool. You know, I get on you, I post you, or we somewhere, and I post, you know, it's cool. But when you like ulteriorly motive, like I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, when you do shit like that, it's like you got an agenda behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't authentic. So I think that'd be the problem. Like I think most niggas when they doing shit like that, they coming from a place of negativity.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, how you feel about like dealing with somebody who always got to pull their phone out and video something and post it?
Me personally, I don't like that shit. But like I said, I think it's kind of weird to see somebody just in the corner talking to a device. Yeah, like to me that's weird and shit.
Yeah.
And that's probably, like I said, another probably reason like a hit on my career, because it's like I just ain't.
With that monkey shit.
Yeah, bro. I ain't caring about how you see me. I am who I am. So when you listen to me, nigga, you take that shit for what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, people just so caught up in trying to get everybody to like them.
Yeah.
That they'll sell themselves trying to get a nigga to like you, you done lost who you was.
So look, I gotta make note to put this sound bite in here. They got a sound bite with Bernie Mac from House Party.
Yeah.
He was talking to Kid. He was like, "Fuck him."
Damn.
Yeah, that's how shit need to be played out. Fuck what them people think.
Real talk, man. I don't know what I ate last night, bro.
With your stuff bubbling.
Yeah, I gotta take shit or something.
You on your boosted, huh?
Oh, man.
Nigga boosted, I ain't taking no pictures until I gotta go shit. Y'all got
that's
some
real
toilet
shit.
paper?
It ain't there yet, but I feel that motherfucker in my stomach.
Yeah.
You know when that bitch getting kind of loose over that bitch. Like this ain't finna be no solid.
Yeah. You know it's hot outside now too.
That might be what it is, drinking water and shit.
Yeah.
Shit straight juice.
Yeah, shit.
Around this
That shit melt in your stomach
shit
right
juice. Nigga get on that bitch and nigga sound like Blue Bayou in that bitch.
Nigga sound like he went straight to a water slide.
Yeah, bro.
Man. Yeah, bro. I know this interview turned to the left real quick.
Oh yeah, like I said, bro, I keep it so G that it's probably unpleasant for certain people, like, cause I'm so like about what it is, man. I ain't sugarcoat nothing, bro. What it is what it is, bro. So, like I said, nigga.
So let me ask you a question. Are you a gremlin?
Am I a gremlin? I can be. You know what I'm saying? I got a duality about myself.
Yeah.
Like a heaven and hell type deal with myself.
Yeah.
It's some days I wake up and I'm pro positive and on that shit, and then some days I wake up and it's straight demon time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's just finding a balance in life. I feel like everybody want to act like so positive when it's fake, or so positive like you can't do nothing there. It's like, nigga, we humans, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of trial and error. It's just about, are you correcting that shit when you are fucking up? That's what a nigga, like I said, a lot of people don't want to take accountability.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something too, bro. I think some people, we look at them as if they fucking up.
Yeah.
But some people like, man, I'm doing my shit.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
like I say, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you not to go to hell if that's where you want to go.
I mean, cause think about it. I mean, we really don't know what's the criteria of what's gonna get you there. What's not gonna get you there.
Exactly.
So,
That's why I say I ain't into judging people. Like, I'm the least judgmental person ever, because I'm just focused on what I got going on. I'm not, you know. So, like I said, man, I don't have a problem with gays, trans, none of that shit. Like, at the end of the day, I can be in the space because I don't have no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no judgment this way. Like, you do what the hell you want to do.
So if the label boogie like, hey man, we got your autograph signed at the
And Splash or something. I'm going to that motherfucker if they paying me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I mean, let's say it's promo though, but it's good promo.
If it's good promo and it's worth it,
Yeah.
I'm going, nigga. I ain't got a problem, nigga. I can go to a whole gay club and perform, bro, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Most niggas, they pussy. They not going to. They going.
You gonna jump in the crowd?
Ain't no telling, nigga. I might get butt naked in that
Oh,
motherfucker.
Lord.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Nah, I'm just saying, like I don't have no niggas business.
Yeah.
So I don't have no emotional attachment to business. If that's what it is, and it makes sense.
It ain't like they gonna grab you on the stage and rape you or some shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
they
saying?
not going to, because like I said, as a man, like I say, bro, I know gay people, I'm cool with them, all that. Like, I don't have no problem because they know where I stand at as a person.
Yeah.
So I'm not around here, you know,
They're not second guessing you.
at all, because they know I'm going to hit them as a gay. Like, man, I fuck with you, but I ain't on that wave. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't no reason to even try to come at me like that. But like I said, man, I think people just be insecure. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a combination of that and the fact that
It's like you don't want nobody to see you in that light, like, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, like I said, bro, if you comfortable with yourself,
you know what I noticed though, bro? A lot of niggas that be bragging about how many hoes they fuck, them niggas probably be the main niggas who.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's like an insecurity. You feel like you gotta go do that because when I go through stints, like sometimes I'm a hoe, sometimes I ain't doing shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone, bro. Cause I already know I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna say some
The rabbit
shit.
hole, yeah.
Yeah. Cause it be a lot of shit, bro. Especially with some of these rappers, bro. I'm telling you, the niggas be doing a lot of weird things when they be around, bro.
Like I said, that's just like every, like fast, like every, bro, niggas just trying so hard to be fucking weirdos that it's like you miss the essence of doing it. Like, if nigga do it because it was naturally them to be weird. Like,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not even that they trying to be weird. They try so hard to be normal that they look weird.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, what y'all doing tomorrow? Y'all fucking hoes? Like, nigga. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Man, niggas got the game, man. People got the game fucked up out here, man.
Yeah, let that shit come naturally, bro. You fuck hoes, man. Shit.
A lot of, like I said, just go back. Like a lot of people are followers, so
Yeah.
a lot of people gonna follow the wave instead of trying to start one.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I feel like I'm doing like even musically, like the shit I'm doing ain't never been done. So that's why a nigga ain't all the way grasped it yet.
Yeah.
By the time they do, they gonna understand like, oh, this nigga was like on some other shit.
Yeah.
He doing something, he didn't care about the repercussion of a nigga like, oh, why he singing? Why he making songs about this? And you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, nigga. Who you like as an artist?
Like locally, I
Just in general. You know what I'm saying? I know it'd be hard to pick them local niggas.
greats, Drake, Kendrick, Cole,
Yeah.
people who great at what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, you could hear it. Like people that's great, you could tell it's authentic. That's who I'm listening to out here.
Yeah.
It's cool, like I say, when I'm in the club to hear fucking Booty Hole Brown and all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit cool, but realistically, nigga, I ain't in the car getting that.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have a theory for that though. I think that's a genius ass song, bro.
Yeah.
And I think
I think we gotta have both. It's like I told you, it's balance. So even back in the game, like they was like, man, niggas was never
Yeah, the
back
Tootsie
in the
Roll-
gap, nigga.
yeah,
When I
Tootsie
was
Roll
listening to
and
Nas, and then the fucking franchise boys come on, and not to shit on them, but that's how we looked at that shit.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, that's for the game, the entertainment.
Yeah.
All the crunk and all that shit like that. We was looking at that shit like, you know,
Yeah, it was fun.
it's funny to us. We didn't take it like serious like we took Nas and Jigga and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always been like that in the game. It ain't like no new shit.
Yeah.
People try to put it like, oh, the game going down. No, really, y'all not entertaining the real music no
Yeah,
more.
it's out there. You just not putting it on no pedal.
That ain't what you trying to put out. You trying to push a certain another agenda.
But I think Sexy Red song is genius because I feel
love
like
Sexy Red.
I think it's genius when you can dumb yourself down to a certain level and still make a record because
You
once-
think Sexy Red will let me spit in her mouth?
yeah. Yeah,
My type of girl.
You know she gonna be down here in a few
My
weeks.
type of girl.
She gonna be down here in a few weeks. We're in Baton Rouge, Sexy Red. Dylan Cage is ready.
Yeah, my type of girl. She let me do some shit like that. She good.
Yeah, Sukiana coming down there too, man. Who you taking? Sukiana or Sexy Red? Which one you want?
Sukiana got some big ass lips. I like that.
What I think she be saying? I'm trying to get what she be saying.
Trying to get the coochie scratch, huh? Scratch that bitch out. Try to tell you.
Scratch out like a lion.
Try to tell you, nigga. Try to tell you.
Oh man! So look,
Yeah,
I seen the lineup. I know Sukiana at Bella Noche and Sexy Red and Mariah the Scientist at the event at
It's a
the.
little baddie too.
Yeah. So which out of the three, which one you rolling with?
Out of Mariah the Scientist, Sexy Red, and Sukiana, nigga, Mariah the Scientist, nigga.
Hey, nigga, I'm just trying to see what your level ratchet this is.
Oh yeah. Now you gotta, like I said, man. Well, I'll say this. It's it's all about the setting of where we're at.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna
Sometimes they ain't always about the beauty. It's about the duty.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. If Mariah
Look,
the Scientist is a lame,
I got one for you. Who you think you gonna have the most fun with?
that's what I'm saying. It's the setting and where we at.
Yeah.
Nigga, if I'm just going out, I want to have fun. I might not bring no fucking Mariah the Scientist. Every nigga gonna be trying to fuck my bitch.
No, I ain't talking about brand. I'm just telling you, we had them lined up. You can pick one to have a day with her, do what you want to do with her.
That's what I'm
Which
trying to
one you-
say.
which one you
Like,
pick?
nigga, the one that's gonna turn up and do some shit. Cause
Yeah.
we on time, on the time here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You wanna leave
Like
the
I say,
great
Mariah
moments.
the Scientist, I'll probably have to call her. Niggas be trying to fuck her.
No,
and do
what
her.
I'm saying is they all given to you, Dylan. You ain't gotta do nothing extra. This a free choice for the day.
No, I'm telling you the repercussions behind the choice I would make. If I pick a bitch like Mariah the Scientist, I would be happy. But like, nigga, you know how much shit I'm gonna have to deal with?
Shit, you know how many hood niggas gonna be trying to fuck your bitch if you got Sexy Red or
Hell
Sukiana?
nah, nigga. They ain't be trying. They ain't gonna go away. She so in her own shit. I more than likely think that Sexy Red will check a nigga.
Hey, look, check this out. I got a theory for you. I think women that's 5s and 6s, and you know, I hate to give them a grade level, but you know, it's just for conversation purposes.
Yeah.
Women
Sure.
that's 4s, 5s, and 6s, they get more attention than the women that's 9s and 10s because niggas know the 9s
I told
and
you
10s.
a nigga don't want to have fun with a 9 or 10. That's more like eye candy.
Well, not just that. A lot of times niggas feel like the 9s and 10s might not be attainable. But
No, I
everybody
ain't
feel
gonna
like
say
they
that,
can get
nigga.
that.
I'm pulling 11s out.
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? I'm saying niggas in general.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sucks for them.
You know, so niggas be like, shit, I know I can fuck that 5 or 6 real quick. You know
You
what I'm
can,
saying?
nigga.
So
You can fuck the 9 and 10. You just gotta believe you can.
Yeah, and some niggas just have a mentality of they gotta have their shit together in certain ways when they.
Oh
approach
yeah,
it
now that's understandable. But I'm just saying, man,
I
they got
don't,
niggas.
I don't ever feel like you need to have your shit together to approach a bitch, cause shit,
Yeah,
you know, a lot of times
bitches
shit-
going nowadays. So,
yeah,
bro, they
shit.
got a bum nigga sleeping on his partner couch, fucking a bad bitch.
All
You know
the
what I'm
time,
saying?
all
So,
the time. Shit, you know, a lot of rappers like that.
yeah, find you a down bitch. That's probably more, for the long haul. Find you some
Hey,
bitches that's down.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know if men know how to pick a down bitch. Nigga pick with their eyes.
And when I say pick a down bitch, I'm not saying like, man, my life gonna be with this hoe and do it. Like, pick bitches that's down, that's for you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think niggas know how to pick that.
Fuck no, nigga, because they going with whatever another nigga like or whatever a nigga on. You know what I'm
They
saying?
be like, nigga, you fucking that bitch shit. I won't fuck that bitch too.
But subconsciously, it's kind of weird because do you want to fuck that bitch because I'm fucking her?
Or do you want you niggas? Hey, I'm gonna tell you what that's like.
Thinking about my cock, my boy?
That's like leftovers, like food. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat my leftovers? Like
I'm going to start telling niggas you getting real cocky. Real talk. Niggas wildin', man. Like I said, bro, niggas just want to do whatever gonna get them in some type of notoriety. Women too. Like, it's hard to find people who on some real shit, for sure.
what you find to be the weirdest or the most messed up thing with some of the women you done dealt with? Like,
I mean,
what's the thing you realize, like, man, if they would get this together in the situation you done been, I would be all right.
well,
with
this day and
person.
age, like I said, it's like this shit written, bro. Every man need a woman and a woman need a man. So we all got a ego get that shit up out our shit.
Yeah.
As far as like, oh, I don't need a bitch, or I don't need no nigga. Nah, we need each other.
You know, that's one thing I can't stand. It's
the only way the world
they don't
works.
need no nigga. Cause it's like, who gonna move that bookshelf, bitch?
Oh yeah, I mean like like I said, bro. That's it get touchy with that because there's a lot of women that want to do men shit. But like, if I put you in that set, is you gonna be able to do that shit?
Yeah, go work your ass at the construction site.
Yeah, you know what I'm
See how
saying?
much you like that.
But like I said, I don't know nowadays, bro. Shit all over the place. Shit, what shit I
I'm
be
gonna tell you the
seeing?
truth. There's a lot of niggas that need women. Cause I know some niggas they can't even they don't even know how to pay a bill.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They need a woman to kind of
got 'em.
yeah.
That's why I say, bro, it's just like, man, shit all over the place. Shit got, man, people crazy, bro. They doing all kind of weird shit. I just ain't going for none of that shit. I'm gonna slap the shit out of niggas straight up. Get a nigga up out my shit. Like, I ain't with none of that shit, man. I'm just trying to do my music.
We gonna send a weird nigga to one of your shows.
And I ain't gonna
See
get
you slap
five slave. He hop on that stage, I swear, that nigga fire. Come on, one of them bitches.
Nigga, you like you give a nigga a spine buster.
Real talk. Oh yeah, we going dumb. And they gonna get power drove in that bitch for sure.
They gonna drive off the stage like Sabu.
I'm trying to tell you, the nigga ain't finna play no games, bro.
So look, man, we done read it for a little minute. We done talked about a lot, bro. So before we go, let the people know where they can follow you at.
Man, you can follow me on Instagram, all platforms, One Cage they follow.
The original one.
Yeah, the original One Cage they follow. You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm getting that with that,
yeah,
right?
for sure. But like I said, you can follow me on that. Like I said, thanks in advance. All right now, y'all make sure y'all go get that shit real crazy. Like I said, man, if y'all like real shit, y'all ain't with all that crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's up with me, man. You know where I am. And like I said, real talk, bro. Mark my words, bro. This my year. Like this, a lot of niggas say that, but man, I'm on the nigga. I'm on them right now.
Yeah.
I'm on them. I'm on their necks right now. So, and like I say, I'm doing me. I'm not following no waves. I'm starting the waves. So, like I say, artists, you gonna hear a lot of artists probably gonna be on the type of shit I'm on for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I'm trailblazing right now, bro. I'm doing something that ain't never been done.
Yeah, I'm bro. So yeah, make sure you follow me. You know, International Joe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to my OnlyFans page. Link in the bio.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch the Antidote Network. Subscribe
For
to all
sure,
that.
for sure.
Man, Shit, man, we got a lot going on, man. Like
More albums on the way, more music on the way. You know, like I said, bro, I ain't stopping. I'm in that mode right now, and like I'm really like quiet as kept. Like I say, I'm coming for this shit for the crown out here. So like, you know, anybody want to take that how they want to take it, nigga. Come see me in that booth, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, I'ma show you what's happening.
Yeah. Hey,
So-
look. You know what? Before we wrap up, man, look, I got something to say too, man. Check this out. A lot of niggas be talking about they out rap this and out rap that. Look, I got $1,000 right now. You ain't out rapping Cage on the record.
That's real
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking to. You know I fucks with you, dude, but you
Yeah,
know.
that's
hey,
what I'm
look,
saying,
let's
bro.
put the bet up.
You
Let's
not
put the
out
bet up.
rap. Look, you not out rapping me. You not out songing me. You not out like, man. I'm so like I say, bro. This is what I was meant to do. So it's like, it's nothing you gonna be able to do. You drop that single every 3 months, nigga. But nigga, albums, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know nobody else out. You're not even on. You know. So it's like a situation where I'm in a class of my own. Anything else is remedial to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
You know, retarded ass flow, nigga.
Yeah.
Small class.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in my own shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro.
that's the
So
best.
it's like, you know, and like I say to the young females out here, I'm single too, so, you know,
Yeah.
for whatever that's worth.
Make sure y'all DM him, because if you DM me, I'm gonna intercept.
I ain't mad at you too. He ain't read that thing. For real.
Yeah. So, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap up, man. But that's another episode of Just Landed, man.
I already know. Y'all already know it.